Have you ever wondered what will stop Bitcoin from rising up? Today we will also talk about what are the other altcoins that we are considering trading in the market. Sweet! Congratulations to everyone who dig into investing to digital currency led by Bitcoin, and even those are in trades. Yesterday we talked about the December 17 as the narrative now to continue to move on and push our initial target around 21 range to 23 24,000 before the end of the year, or maybe early of 2021. Even though right now the 20,000 range keeps on holding us back for Bitcoin, but checking the strength of the market, seems like we actually expecting Bitcoin to go down farther than the 17K range, but it actually holds this range for quite some time now. And as you can see, for the following days, we keep on getting green candlestick. I got a feeling that this resistance of 20K will be break out anytime soon. And as we know, for the past years, every December 17, if you're gonna check our previous years, there's always something that start on this date. Either this is the start of a downtrend, or this is the start of an uptrend. But as you can see, even though we are tapping now the 20K range, how special is this day? Actually, it's a range of 16, 17, and 18, and it will actually blow your mind once I show you the chart later on. For the meantime, let's see what's the latest and what's going on the market. On today's update, it says here that the US-based hedge fund to increase Bitcoin X position to $1 billion. One River Assets Management has bought 600 million in BTC in November and plans to expand its crypto portfolio to 1 billion. Before, we already talked about some mutual funds, even some bonds, and this time including hedge funds. Digital assets is really getting bigger and bigger, and I don't know you guys, where are you putting your assets? You need to learn to diversify, and even a small amount percentage of your portfolio will not hurt. A 1%, a 5% of portfolio with this kind of market will be such a sweet investment on your end. But of course, you have to always do your validation and your own research before dipping into the market. And yesterday we actually celebrate our short milestone for reaching more than 100 subscribers, and we're trying to give away to our 3 subscribers some XRP for you to have that exposures and the feeling on how the market works. And I hope you utilize and be able to use this technology. So continuing our quick update, it also mentioned here that the war on big tech, jobless claims, dollar weakness, what's up in the market. So what are we really expecting in the market? It seems like jobless is increasing, and there's a real big war when it comes to technology. China, as we know already, implementing their CBDC, or their central bank digital currency in their country. and they're actually on the edge now, or in the bridge now of doing a cashless society. So with that, we are trying to utilize what's really going on the market by checking the behavior, reading the characteristic of each asset, and to make things more simpler for ordinary people like us, not to complicate the charts. Of course, if you wish to dig in, I can always share Elliott Wave that we've done for the past 3 years, or more than 3 years now. You could always visit our blog. We keep it updated once in a while. Depends on the account and the data that the market is giving us. But basically what this is telling us is the dollar hits its lowest since May 2018 on stimulus Brexit talks. So since May 2018, now we reaches the lowest, which is we actually dropped now below 90. And I'm gonna show you the chart. This is one of the reasons why we always check this market, because this asset will actually affect all other markets. So yesterday we were just talking on the dollar index around the 90 above support. But as we said, it seems that this support is getting weaker, and we dive into 89 points. Now, if this will continue, well, I really hate to say this, but it seems that since of the stimulus package that the Congress is talking about in the US dollar might even go further down to the 88 range. So if this one will continue, definitely all other assets such as gold and Bitcoin will pump. Expect the unexpected, but always be ready. As we always said, make your plan, because if you fail to plan, what you're planning to do is to fail. With that, let's now talk about the main menu, as we always say, what's going on this Bitcoin world along with the digital currency. I'll try to show also to everyone our entry in Ethereum and in Litecoin. Litecoin actually just broke the resistance, this major line, downtrend line for the past more than 2 years now. So this is a big step again with Litecoin, and we're expecting this to move up further. But before that, yesterday, as we mentioned, we are actually expecting the Bitcoin to rise up to 24K range, and it's a kissed. It really kissed that level before having a correction. As you can see now, it seems Bitcoin is starting to settle down a bit and try to consolidate on this range. So we are hoping that if the bear will have a control in a short span, what we would like to happen is we would like to touch again this support area around 19,000, 20,000 before continuing moving up. But depending on how strong is the market, because we might try to do again this 24,000K test. With that, I'm gonna continue observing the market, and we'll keep you guys updated. So far, that's what we are expecting on Bitcoin. But again, seems like the bulls are so strong, and I don't see why we should stop on the 24,000K level range. So with that, I am actually buying on this level, and if it continues to goes down, I'm gonna continue to buy more for us to have this short trade, because as we know, we are expecting this one to still continue before reaching a major resistance. But as we said, right now we are trading on the unknown territory, so you cannot exactly specify which resistance, we might bump along the ride because there's no more resistance from here. Uh, the market will actually dictate now how far we can go. This one is really such a good time to be exposed on the market. So let me just check what will be the possible number 3 or wave 3. We are trying to make things here a bit simpler on our viewers, especially for new people who would like to come in the market. But what I'm trying to do here is just use the fib extension. If you wish to learn more about the technical, feel free to visit our blogs. From there you will be able to see how we do the charting. But technically, this is just throwing a stone on the sky. But what I'm trying to check now, the next possible scenario is 30,000. It is not that far up to 32,000 range. But again, as I showed a while ago, we are expecting that we might have a short correction first before this market will continue to goes up. But if the bulls will actually prove how strong they are, I don't see why we are stopping on the 24 level range. The 25k is just 1,000 ahead. So with that, that's what I got for you guys today. As I said, I'm a buyer on this level. If Bitcoin will go down to 21,000, 20,000, 19,000, and even 18,000, this is a buy zone. These are the buy zone. But if you will have a major correction, which is somehow a bit unlikely the way the behavior of the market is going on, we might be looking still the 17,000 range up to 13,000 and 11,000. Those are still on the table. Those cards are still on the table, but right now it's very unlikely. It's very unlikely. So with that, let me also share to you guys what I got on Ethereum. Though this entry that we made is a bit in the medium range when it comes to trading, you could say that it's already part of our medium investment. We actually have it around the 340 range. So if you entry this mark, you are now up by 100%, almost 100%. So you double already your investment with this one. As you can see now, we just broke another resistance from Ethereum. So what our next level of resistance we're looking forward is the 700 level, as you can see in the past. So again, what we are trying to look forward now from this range is the 700 range level. From the previous or from the past, this level had been a support and at the same time a resistance during the 2017-2018 bull market. So this is the next level that we're eyeing for Ethereum. Don't get me wrong, because we might still have a few retracement here, backing down before we move up. So let's continue to observe the market, but that is the level, the first level that I'm looking for. The next one is Litecoin. Obviously, we are breaking this trend line here, so this is going to be a huge breakout and move from Litecoin. This could be our first possible target around the 110 level. The next level that we are looking is around the 140 range. Though we have small resistance on this level also at around 120. So these are the parts that you could actually do some profit taking. And then from there, we might get some bounce. So, of course, you don't expect the market to continue goes up straight line like a rocket ship. There's no such thing. The harder you goes up using an elevator or an escalator, going down you might use a slide. So always be cautious and put your stop loss if you are in a short trade. Checking the coin market cap right now, December 17, 2020. It seems that we are all green in the market. Right now, Bitcoin just jumped up to 16% and above. It reaches actually around 24K before having this correction. And for the last 7 days, it is up for 25%, followed by Ethereum at 18%. So Ethereum already broke its resistance around $620, and we're playing around at 661, 660. XRP bounced from 40 to 56 cents. We also have Litecoin now moving up to 100 plus dollars. The last 7 days it's 33%. We also have Cardano here 18%, Polkadot at 16%, Stellar at 11%. So we're all almost green here in the market. It's exciting day to trade and get in. But always do your research, guys. Don't FOMO in. And look for the retracement. We also have Tether at 26.95%. And Celsius at 18.7%. So we're more than $2 now, $2.5. This one I still remember it started around 40 cents and now it's more than $2, almost $3 now. We also have synthetics at 15% up for the last 7 days. And Digivite at 10%. These are the top 100. We also have Energy Web here, 28.21%. So we're now at $6.77. And Ocean, we're now up by 10.24% just for today. And the last 7 days, it's 27.82%. On the latest news, again, we talked about last time about the mutual funds, even some bonds, and this time around, even the hedge funds are flocking in the market. So it says here that the US-based hedge funds to increase Bitcoin expositions to 1 billion. Wow. The market's really exciting. On the other news, we have here war on big tech, jobless claims, dollar weakness. What's up in the market? So that's the question. What will be have on the market? Well, as we know, since May 2018, the market or the index of dollars is going down, and right now it's been lowest since 2018, below 90, and we're expecting this already. We talked about this last time on if this 90 will not hold. 88 points is just right there in the corner. So as the dollars weakness, such assets like gold and Bitcoin will continue to goes up. So when we talk about jobless claims and dollar weaknesses, this is the sad part when you keep on printing the currency that you have. And this happened already in the past and still happening. So dollar is not an exception. We know what happened to Venezuela, to Colombia, to Argentina, even here in the Middle East, Lebanon, so in Africa, lots of the currencies almost flag into zero value. And if that happened, gold and Bitcoin will have its true value. And with that, you have to protect yourself, because right now they're talking about another stimulus. So meaning from the last months that they printed $3 trillion, now they're planning again to feed the market with this stimulus package. So while we are working here trying to earn dollars, on the other side of the world they're just printing it out of thin air. So let's try to hedge and be smart on where to put our assets in the market. Once again, this is Healthy Minds, and my name is Henry. I'll keep you guys updated, so keep on visiting. Feel free to subscribe and like our video. And if you would like to participate on the market, you might perhaps check our last video and open your own Celsius wallet, where we could actually send an XRP token if you will be drawn, and we will have 3 winners giving away this asset. So I hope everyone will consider that, and thank you again.
Please be advised that I'm not a financial advisor, so do your own research. And now for our bonus part.
So here we actually mentioned the December 17. How special is this day, even back to 2019, 2018, and 2017, to see how does this dates move the market. If you notice last December 17, this was actually the start of the bull market on that year, after reaching the lowest part around the range of 6,400. And if not because of the other catastrophe like the pandemic, if the market continued, that I believe that's supposed to be the start of the bull market. But what happened since March, as we all know, it dumps after this movement on the upside. So even though we had a short delay during the time, and we had this, the good thing now is we have this part, December 17, and it seems like this will continue now on our parabolic. And in comparison on what happened to 2018, as you can see, this was the lowest part, and from there it continued to move up. But be aware also that if you're going to notice this one, there is a correction. There's an actual correction that happened in the market during this time. It actually went down up to 0.786 range on the Fibonacci, and it means that, measuring it in a percentage, how low was this? It's actually around 21%. So even though you are in a bull market, this such things are still possible. So let's be cautious on that. And as we know, last 2017, what happened here, after reaching the peak of the market, we also made some correction. But here on 2016, almost the same scenario that what we had, touching the all-time high of June 2016, before it went to Parabolic. As you can see, this date is the day that we broke through. And from there, we also had a huge correction before it continues to moves up, and history tells what happened during those time. So even though it might not happen, but as we all know, history tends to repeat itself. So again, let's all be excited on the market, and let's be keep updated. Try to always watch our videos, and I'll make sure that everyone will be involved on this market.